afternoon, Enid. This is, what is this? City Update. I was thinking we were going to be on the pasta because it's National Pasta Day. Shay said we'd be on the pasta, and we didn't. So the whole meeting now, the whole show has been thrown off.
Oh no.
Well, I'm Dane Tate, the last person that you would expect to be hosting this show, but with me today is Scott Morris, Assistant City Manager, and we're going to get through this.
How does it feel to be on this side of the camera?
Not very good.
Well, we're going to have fun today giving you guys some updates on what's going on with the city. But yes, today is National Pasta Day, and I got to say, lately, I guess I'm going to be the anti-pasta, and we have been doing a lot of spaghetti squash instead of pasta lately, so I'm probably the wrong guy to have on for National Pasta Day. Well,
I had Mexican food for lunch today, as always on Mondays, so I didn't have pasta either. Well, never mind that. Let's move on. This is we got the normal stuff to talk about today, so we'll start off with our blood drive. This is the OBI COE blood drive, the City of Enid blood drive. Save a vampire, donate blood. And this is coming up October 25th, and it's noon to 4 p.m. in the council chambers where this commission meetings are. And it's the COE blood drive, but it's open to the public, isn't it, Scott?
Come on out. We'll take your blood.
Okay.
And I know that most everybody will say, there's the count right now is really low, pretty much across the state, across the nation. So if you're able to, I know that they would love to have your donation.
Yes, and all donors receive a limited edition glow-in-the-dark vein drain T-shirt.
Just in time for Halloween.
That's right. You can see that down there in the bottom left-hand corner, so that's pretty cool. That might look good at the Night Ranger concert. I don't know.
That's right.
All right, well, moving on. We have tonight, the ERDA housing study. This is going to take place at Open Door Church tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. And so this is for the Garfield Elementary School neighborhood, that area. And it's going to be just a meeting for the community and some city leaders to get together and talk about what the needs are. Scott, do you want to elaborate?
This is a great thing that we're doing, trying to get a feel for some affordable housing and to do a housing study and figure out what the needs are and what the concerns are from the citizens. There's a QR code right there on the screen, and so even on the screen you should be able to put your phone up to it and you can take the survey just by scanning in that screen. And Dane, tell us where is the meeting going to be tonight, the open house?
Open Door Church, that is right on, it's about 9th Street and Broadway. And so it's just across the street from that school, really. And it's a big white church, been painted in the last year or so, white, black trim. And it's in the gym, which is around back. That's on the Main Street side and west entrance, I believe. And so, yeah, I think anyone can take that survey. I believe we were encouraged, Gerald encouraged us to all take it. So I took it. So even if you don't live in that area.
Yeah, feel free to come by the meeting. I know that housing is something that's a hot topic for a lot of people right now, especially with inflation, the way that it's hit. Not only is it a challenge to buy property right now with the feds, changing the interest rate, going up. I know a lot of people, may not be in the position to buy a home, but the prices to rent homes have also been increasing, and that's a concern for a lot of people. And we definitely want to hear your feedback about what options you'd like to see in Enid and what your concerns are. So reach out on the survey, come to the meeting tonight. We'd love to hear from you.
Sounds good. So that's tonight at 5 o'clock. And then we have the haunted gym. Let me advance the slide. Something creepy is coming your way, Scott.
Our Parks and Recreation Department does a fantastic job of putting events on and including the whole community in it. This is one of the things that they do at Champion Gym on 10th Street. And it's, if you don't know where Champion Gym is, it's right there in the corner of Chestnut and 10th Street, right next to where that new splash pad, and I say new, it's not really that new. It's the newest splash pad that we have.
Yeah.
And a nice playground over there. So October 27th and 28th, come on out from 6 to 9 p.m. and they'll certainly scare you as you walk through, and it's a fun event. They're doing a great job of offering a lot of different activities at the gym, and I think they actually have a couple of Parents' Day Out coming up.
That's right. That's next. I wanted to say Larissa, I believe, is going to be in the Haunted Gym.
She is.
She's out today, which is why I'm here, unfortunately. But yeah, she's planning to be in that.
Those things, I just saw somebody, a social media post of there's one in Oklahoma City, and somebody was commenting on how their Freddy Krueger put them in a bad place. So.
Oh, really?
I didn't help. I piled on. I typed in there. I was like, "Oh, you better not sleep tonight."
Well, if you want to sleep on the November the 19th or December 17th, I don't know if this has anything to do with sleeping, but maybe if your kids are out of the house, you can get some sleep. But we have Parents' Night Out, and so this is another Parks and Rec thing, isn't it?
At Champion Gym over there at 10th and Chestnut. Register on enid.org/Parents Night Out. This is a great opportunity that the Parks and Rec Department has put out for maybe single parents or parents that maybe you need to get away and have date night, or have a chance to go buy a Christmas present without your child there at your side. So take advantage of it.
That's right. So that's coming up. All right. Well, I think it's time to go into road closures. Let's see what we have. This one we talked about last week or two. They're on the final corner, near at the corner of Garriott and Grand. That's the northeast corner that they are making the turn radius bigger, and that's a replacement of the sidewalks there. But mainly it's so trucks can turn without hitting. Hitting the curb.
This is the last one. The first three are looking really good. That's really improved this corner, so we're looking forward to. I know everybody that's trying to get into town, 8 o'clock in the morning, will be thankful when this is done. But it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait, people. Progress is being made.
Right.
It's gonna improve the look of this whole downtown area. And the functionality. So it's
right.
It's a
so
good deal.
that lane is still closed, and that's scheduled to last through about November 11th. So. Won't be too much longer. Those new lights look cool too, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
The light poles. All right, next, the bridge on South Van Buren. You guys have probably seen this if you've driven down there. Right next to Meadow Lake. This is a state project, the bridge surface. They're getting a new surface and new approaches, and so it's down to 2 lanes.
Also something that's been needed to happen for a while. That connection in between the highway and the bridge has always been rough, especially going southbound. So we've got about a little over 3 more months of construction, so bear with us and give us some patience. It's actually not a City of Enid project. Since this is US Highway 81, this is Oklahoma Department of Transportation that's doing the work, but we're thankful that they're doing it.
Yes, yes. And you can still get through there. All right, we still have a little bit, I think about this week, if all goes well, will be the end of the construction on the Split Rail Road, the cul-de-sac there in La Mesa West. And so that's hopefully wrapping up. And then we have a portion of Wheat Ridge Road closed. This is for the Call Lake Pipeline. I've noticed they've been out there up and down Garland Road and some of that area. So that's moving along.
Should be wrapping that one up soon too.
And then just over from Split Rail Road is the Flint Ridge Road cul-de-sac. And that work is going on probably through about October 31st, or through October, roughly. No, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong line. November 28th. So through November, this one will be being worked on. And then France Avenue, starting today, is closed, and this is in Southern Heights, between Leona Mitchell and 4th Street. And so this is part of the big water pipe overhaul there, isn't it? Okay.
And it looks like the graphic up is for Elm Street. That one's going to be up, going on for about 6 weeks. The Elm is going to be reconstructed from Washington all the way to Van Buren, so this process is going to take some time. But this particular part of Elm is closed.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I jumped ahead on my talking to the next slide.
There's the one for Leona Mitchell.
There's the one for Leona Mitchell. Now, Scott, we were discussing this earlier. The water pipe project down there is for Southern Heights and also East Park. So this is something that I learned just a while back, that neighborhood is kind of divided in half, and the west half is Southern Heights. We tend to think of it as all Southern Heights, but it's actually half Southern Heights and half East Park.
That's right.
Yeah. So that work's going to be going on for what, another?
Well, the whole project has like a 330-day time frame on it, so it's going to be a year-long project to do all of it. So you're going to continue to see, different streets and different sections through Leona Mitchell being closed temporarily as they, turn off and on some of the different arteries coming from the new water main that they're putting in. So bear with us. Once again, this is something that's needed to be done for a very long time, and we're getting it done. So progress is being made, and what a great effort. And I just want to encourage people that, this is something that wasn't necessarily on our radar for a water repair, and citizens brought it up in a meeting, and so we listened.
Yes.
And we got it done. And so thank you for your participation in city government.
There's a group of women there that really started coming to the meetings and speaking, and they were very instrumental in
and they're
that
kind
done.
And helpful people. Yes.
And we're about 2 months into that project now?
Yes, sir.
Roughly. All right. Well, we have moving on to department updates. We have employment opportunities. We still have, like right now, we have 5 job openings, and this is pretty good because this ranges from a concrete technician and a journeyman electrician up to community development director. And these jobs are all open still. One of them closes the 24th, one of them goes through January, but these are jobs that are available at the City of Enid.
These are decent paying jobs. These are good paying jobs with benefits on top that are fantastic. And so, if you know someone that's looking to move to Enid or needs a job, point them towards City of Enid. We'd love to get their application and take a look at them. One of the jobs that I am hiring for that's a direct report to me is community development director. And so I'm looking into the camera right now. If you meet the job qualifications, you should put an application in. I'd love to look at it and give you a shot at working for the City of Enid. We need someone to come in and help us keep commercial and residential development on our radar and on track for successful builds. We're here to make your dreams come true. So come work for the city, and you can help contractors and residents alike build the things they want to build.
That's right. And that's a nice segue into our next section, which is the MAPC meeting tonight. This is led by the Community Development Department.
That's right. I think we've got a couple of plats and a lot split on tonight, but those applications for next month's meeting are due next Monday. So if there's something that you are trying to develop and you need a lot split or a plat or something of that sort, we also do zonings and a number of other things. So if you're looking to do some business in Enid and you need any changes, this is the route to go to, and we'd love to get you on the agenda and help push that project forward.
Right. And then tomorrow night we have the study session and the city commission meetings. Study session starts at 5, commission meeting starts at 6:30, and I haven't had a chance to look at the agenda, so I don't know what's up, but
we've got a few things on the study session tonight. We're going to be looking at some updates on the Oklahoma Bridge down by St. Mary's, some updates on that. And over close to, I think it's Hoover School, right along that channel of Boggy Creek, there's a few pedestrian bridges that are in need of repair, and we're going to be talking about those.
Okay, right.
And those are a couple of the items for study session. And then in the main agenda, it's a pretty light meeting tonight. There's not very many additional topics that we're bringing up. There's always a lot of things in consent item. We're doing, awards and proclamations, and there's a city employee of the month.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'd love to have you come to our meeting tomorrow night. It's at 6:30 at the council chambers, 401 West Garriott Road. Starts at 6:30. We'd love to have you. You can always sign up for public comment if you'd like to address your mayor or commissioners on anything that interests you or any concerns. So come on down and join us for our meeting.
Very good. Well, I think we're getting down to the close. We always talk about the Garfield County Emergency Management app. There's an app, and you can see that on the right. That's a screenshot of the app on the right side of your screen. And there's a Weather Channel 4 website. This is Mike Honigsberg. This is his operation in the city. This is a city and a county thing that he does, and keeps us up to date on weather and any kind of emergency. He would be definitely the one to be putting out the information. So that's good. And C-Click Fix. Now, I am a C-Click Fix user. Not just somebody who, well, I don't talk about it either because I'm normally, behind the scenes. But I use C-Click Fix from time to time, and I can say with authority that when you do this, the city takes action.
You will get results.
You will get results, and you get an immediate response saying we got this into the system, and then usually within a day or two, you'll get another response saying we're working on this or it's already done. And so it's really good. If you have a concern about a pothole or any kind of code issue or something that's a problem in the city, C-Click Fix is a fantastic way to address that because that goes directly to the departments that needs the information.
Now, Dane, I was at a meeting last week, and there were some other city managers and municipal officials at this meeting, and we were talking about some different things. And I figured something out. Every city has the same problems. All of us have potholes. We all have issues with different things in our community. And I saw an article on the web browser today about a survey done in Oklahoma City, and all of they got really good rankings in public safety all the way down until it came to roads. And even in Oklahoma City, according to that poll, that was their lowest ranking, was the condition of the roads in Oklahoma City. And it is a challenge. We have spent more money in Enid on roads, concrete and asphalt, in the past 2 or 3 years than we have in a long time. So we are making progress. But the way that municipal governments in Oklahoma are funded, it is always going to be a challenge to have enough money to take care of the roads. We're always going to have to be choosing, what comes first, even though there's probably a long list of roads that we know need to be repaired. So we're going to continue to do the best we can and improve roads for you. And so watching this show, I hope you feel some level of confidence when you see these road closings that, yes, we are doing work.
Right.
And if you have some issues that are going to be some roads that might be on the list for later but need some minor pothole repairs, use C-Click Fix, and we'll get out there and hopefully get a patch on it. And yeah, we know the patch might need to be redone from time to time, but we're going to do what we can to keep things going until we can get it on the list to be permanently fixed.
Right. And as always, you can find us, Enid Communications, on Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Roku TV, and Amazon Fire TV. We have channels on all those, so if you're needing another way to get this information, there's several. There's several of them. So, Scott, do you have anything else to say today?
Hey, we enjoyed our time with you today. It's a beautiful fall day here in Oklahoma, and so until next week, Enid, see you later.
Thank you.